Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we got the absolute best mods that just came out. Not the best mods of 2024 because that would be a lot more, but the best mods to use at the end of May in 2024. And these are the most downloaded, so technically, you guys chose these, not me. But make sure you hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. Also, if you enjoy Fallout 4, because I also do that. But as of right now, let's dive right in. The first mod up today, we're focusing on the Khajiit caravans of Skyrim, overhauling them with the mod called Khajiit Has Tents, giving them tents native to their lands, elsewhere. These are, in my opinion, also very vanilla friendly. They don't add any extra clutter into your game that your mod list doesn't already have, so the FPS impact should be very minimal, if any at all. This mod only overhauls the Khajiit tents and just edits the items around the camps to fit the new tents. The only reason mine looks a little off is because they are direct edits of befores and after, so he kinda just sits underneath the ramp rather than on top, but other than that, this mod works perfectly. This mod also provides patches for the most popular mods such as Alternate Start or JK's Whiterun Outskirts, or even Whiterun Has Walls, just to make the installation that much easier. And just in case you want to upgrade that mod even further, there is Khajiit Has Tents Animated. This mod, just as the name suggests, adds animated effects to the newly added tents, but it is very subtle. You won't notice it too much until you're pretty much super close. The next mod up is called Skeuomorphism. Had to actually look that up to be honest. But this mod allows for you to read tablets in a new way, giving them their own unique plaques and fonts, so it might still be a little hard to read. This is more so for immersion. There is many more plaques than what I was able to remember on short notice and location, but this mod is super simple and immersive. You just need base object swapper and this mod will be good to go. Now we just need to wait on someone to add more plaques into the game so we can experience this mod just a bit more. Because plaques aren't really that abundant in Skyrim, and it'd be kind of a shame to waste a download and not put this mod to more use. And also this mod works for mods like Vigilant or Worms too. Feel like I had to mention that. The next mod up is a new follower called Thogra, and to find her, you just head towards Nightgate Inn and just follow the trail of bodies heading towards Windhelm. This follower, as a heads up, is voiced by AI, but in my opinion she sounds pretty great.
I feel better. My name is Thogra. Thogra gra-Mugur.
I feel like AI gets scarier every day because that sounds so human-like to me. Thogra is a warrior and she's definitely not weak. She's able to take out wolves on legendary in just a few hits. So just imagine when you finally get her equipped with some gear, unlike me. This follower also comes with her own quest, but unfortunately she's only able to provide it once you get comfortable with her, which can take a few days of fighting together, which you probably were going to do anyway, so I don't see this as much of a hassle. This quest though had me hooked with this dialogue because if I'm going to give just a bit of a spoiler, this is 100% a revenge story, and I pretty much live for those. This quest features multiple new things such as new NPCs for you to interact with that have their own dialogue, which is also AI voiced. Some of them a little up and down in terms of quality, but overall pretty great. And also new combat scenes for you to enjoy, or just let Thogra kill everything because that's pretty cinematic for me. This absolutely made me feel like she was actually a part of Skyrim's vanilla scene, and if I didn't know this was a mod, I would 100% believe that she was voiced by someone. But honestly, I'm not going to spoil this quest and its ending for you in case you actually want to try her, because there's so much more you can do with her besides the personal quest, because she's also aware of the Skyrim world based on your quest decisions, making her a great follower if you do happen to give her a try. But if you do give her a try, let me know what you thought. Besides that you thought she was cringe. I don't know what it is, but you guys call a lot of followers cringe lately. The next I guess is also a follower mod, but this mod is called Follower Dialogue Expansion, Lydia. Providing new voice lines for Lydia, giving her an actual personality with no conflicts. Well, there is a path for relationship dialogue overall, but other than that, there is no incompatibilities. At least not with my list.
Of course, my Thane. Before I pledged my sword to Jarl Balgruuf and you, I led the life of a traveling mercenary, selling my combat skills for gold.
And as you can see, it seems like they aim to make her character tie into the companions. And I think it kind of makes sense considering most warrior types came to Whiterun for that. She just never fit in until of course you join them, where you can unlock more dialogue based on your choices with the companions for Lydia. I mean, not that this quest isn't completely linear.
Would you believe it if I told you? It's because my stomach reacts badly to alcohol? Your Vasker is the mead hall of the companions. So naturally, the companions socialize by feasting and drinking together. The non-drinker can never fit in. Better that I don't humiliate myself by drinking water over mead there.
But she will have different reactions and different things to say when you ask her what she thinks about the companions. And like I just said, AI is scary. Next mod up is a new tree mod called Blubbo Variations, combining a lot of his tree and shrub mods to make the perfect tree combination, at least in his opinion. These trees are a mixture of 4 and 2K textures, but mainly 4K, hence why the download is nearly 1GB. Well, it's actually over 1GB once you extract. Even though this is 4K textures, this is usually the type of mod I downscale to prevent any FPS drops at all. But if you can handle 4K trees, then I highly recommend to keep these at maximum size, just so you can fully enjoy everything about it. Because I sometimes go overboard and make textures 1K and just play in third person, because I can kind of get away with it in some tree mods, especially since I don't play in first person. This mod though covers literally every single biome in Skyrim, hence why it is the all-in-one with the mix of every single one of his tree mods. With the heaviest area being the Rift, but that's pretty much just vanilla Skyrim having bad optimization. And if you want to take this tree mod just a little bit further, there's a new mod called Pinecones. You can find them around in your Skyrim under trees, in shops, or wherever you will find certain missed items, based on mods you have, but mainly in Pine Forest. Although this is a super simple mod, it is from Plaque, so the textures alone made me want to use this, and I figured it would definitely blend in with Blubbo's tree variations. And while we're on the topic of Plaque and missed items, you can grab their slightly better garlic braids. It uses base object swapper, hence why it is in the name, I just didn't show it, to replace garlic braids in stores with no conflicts, or at least a very low amount. And all in all, they look absolutely amazing. But the main part of this mod is that it also comes with variation. There is one mod where when you interact with the garlic braid, one of the garlics will disappear from the braid, kind of like looking immersive, while the other one will make multiple disappear, just like in vanilla. The choice is pretty much yours on which one you want. I just go with the original. Next mod up is like a 2-in-1. I'm showing one so you can combine with the newest one and have the full experience. But this mod is called Innocence Lost, providing alternate routes to getting rid of Grelod, but in Skyrim style. You can still do the vanilla route, of course, just walking up to her and scarring children for life by chopping her down, or you can actually see this mod in action. As I mentioned, there are multiple routes to completing this quest now. You can go the good route of instead of having to actually kill her, you can have her arrested, which under normal circumstances would be completely normal and good, but under this circumstance you have to actually bribe the guard to make them do it. And quick warning, talk to the guard after you've gotten rid of the thief for the Creation Club quest, because otherwise the guard will steal your money, go kill the thief, and then glitch out. So you have been warned. But the way the guard arrests her is also quite funny. It isn't just simple, she just accepts it like a boring NPC. This time she has a full conversation and her responses are kind of aggressive Karen-like. Basically before she gives up and actually chooses life over death. I mean, not that this is going to keep her alive for very long, but you'll figure that out later. But if you go this route, you will be locked out from the Dark Brotherhood questline, because you technically did not kill her. But if you want to try the alternate Hitman style, you can find Grelod's wine in her bedroom and poison it. And that immediately starts a custom scene that really takes away any bad feelings you have for actually doing that to her.
But I think these children need love and comfort.
No. Put an end to the nonsense, or I will.
And the scene is quite dramatic once she drinks the poison. There is another route for this, but I thought I'd at least make some of this quest for you to discover by yourself, because it's no fun if I just spoil everything. Then there's really no reason for you to download this at all. The next mod that ties into this is a new mod by J Serpo called Destroy the Dark Brotherhood Quest Expansion. Based on the title, this one is definitely expansion on the previous mod, making the quests actually seem a little fun instead of boring. Like I said before, if you chose to arrest Grelod because that's the good ending, you didn't technically kill her, so you will be locked out of the vanilla start to the Dark Brotherhood quest line, but there is a second way that you can start it. And to start it, you do it by killing any of the 13 vanilla Dark Brotherhood quest NPCs that they want you to kill, which makes sense considering that was the main reason she kidnapped you in the first place. And after that, you start to destroy the Dark Brotherhood questline. You just kill Astrid and then report her to the guard. But what this quest does differently about the Dark Brotherhood is that it makes them a lot stronger than what you would see in vanilla. I have about an 800 health and it still took me a while to kill these people without dying first. And it will only be you fighting instead of a small army of soldiers. And also another part of this that is not like the vanilla Dark Brotherhood is that they will actually all not be in the sanctuary this time. They actually have notes detailing their location and how they went to hunt their own contract. So you just have to track them down and do the same as the ones in the sanctuary. But then again, this isn't a real tracking quest considering it tells you exactly where they are. But you guys might not like to read, so I guess he just made it easy considering that's what happened with the College of Winterhold questline. But after hunting down every single one of the Dark Brotherhood NPCs and facing their new battle styles implemented by this, it will just complete like a regular quest in vanilla. So this mod is a little more simple than Innocence Lost, which makes more sense considering this one has a lot more compatibility issues. And that was it for today's video. Let me know what you thought of these new mods and what mods I might have missed because they were underrated. But as of right now, make sure you hit that like button down below and maybe subscribe to the channel. But I hope you all have a great rest of your day.